Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is the 24th of December. It is also my little brother's birthday. My little brother who is just turned 52. Poor kid. Could you imagine, first of all, having a birthday the day before Christmas? So people are going to give you your birthday and Christmas present at the same time. That is absolutely got to suck. Anyway, I digress. I hope everybody is doing well. It is not a bad day here today at the homestead. We're thinking it looks like we might have a white Christmas. We had quite a bit. We had a good maybe inch of snow last night, but today has been very, very mild. And I just put these guys out too so that they could not tear the house up while I was outside. Heather's over making cookies at Becky's using her wood stove. Or not wood stove, I'm sorry, her gas stove. Sorry. Like wood stove? No. But yeah, so she's over making peanut butter cookies. And just they're in there busy as bees getting ready for Christmas, which is awesome. I'm like, cool. But anyway, weather's milder today. We're in the 40s, low 40s. And so a lot of the snow has melted. But we usually, I believe, can't give you a direct quote because I don't know the direct answer. But generally, we have about a 60% chance, I believe, of having a white Christmas up here in New York every year. So there was a lot more snow earlier today, but as you can see, there's a lot less now. Just to remind everybody, I still will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m., so I would encourage you to join me then. What, baby girl? What? So definitely, join me then. We'll have a good discussion. And, I know a lot of people are traveling today and all those type of things, so, I totally understand if you're busy with family and all that. It definitely happens. Some sad news to report. Oil Slick, who has been progressively declining, she passed away today. Now, again, I don't know how old those hens were because they were full grown when I got them 3 years ago. And like Oil Slick, Thick Neck, and Red, they were all full-grown chickens, so I have no idea how old they were when we got them. But yeah, Oil Slick has been. We were trying to treat her, and it just wasn't going to happen. It was just her time, and unfortunately, she has decided today was the day that she was going to depart our company. But she had a good life while she was here, and that's important. And but she passed away this morning, so it happens. What are you going to do? So she gets the brown bag treatment. She gets put in a brown paper bag, and she gets put in the garbage. So that's where she goes. But she was a good chicken, and like I said, I enjoyed her. She was very, very, very nice. And unfortunately, these things happen. With all these guys are gonna eventually depart this world, and that's what happens. There's only one way out. We're all getting out of here, folks. There's only one way we're all getting out, and it's the same way. So, me personally, it will be cremation. I'm not making the Undertaker rich. I have told Heather my wishes many, many times. I said, don't ever buy a headstone. Don't ever put me in the ground someplace because you may come and visit me. But after you're gone, I said, nobody's going to come and visit then after that because they don't care. That's the reality. But yeah, so I just cremate me, put my ashes on the land that I love, and that's it. That's the way I feel. So, but anyway, I did want to address something, and somebody made just and I wish I could remember the subscriber's name, but they made an absolutely profound and just a fantastic statement. Fantastic statement. So I was talking, about the whole push for green energy. They're really pushing for the green energy and stuff like that. And, there has been, excuse me, an increase of solar farms going over. We had one over in a town not that far from us. They put up a bunch of panels over there, and so you're seeing a lot more of that going on. And I'm all for green energy as far as solar and that type of stuff. I'm definitely not for nuclear, because the waste product of nuclear is ridiculously long. Solar panels are freaking awesome, and they're a great thing to have. So, but or wind, but wind, you're talking about a tremendous amount of moving parts, and there's issues with that. Hydro is great as long as the water's flowing. So there's, like I say, solar's awesome if the sun's out. If the sun's out, solar's fantastic. But if they continue to push for electric cars, let's we're going to discuss this a little bit. So they're really pushing for there to be electric cars. California has banned gas-powered. I think it was if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, guys, please correct me. I know it was the leaf blowers. I know that was one of them, and I believe they're trying to do lawnmowers as well. And if I'm wrong on that, please correct me in the comments, and I appreciate that. But they're really, I know generators too. I think they just banned, I think it was generators. I think it was generators and leaf blowers. I don't know about the lawnmowers. That I'm not 100% sure of, so that's the one where I'm kind of iffy. So they just were getting rid of gas-powered, banning gas-powered generators and gas-powered leaf blowers. So if there's something more, please, again, in the comments, let me know. But as they continue to do this, this has to be replaced. If you are going to go electric, let's say the goal is to have all electric vehicles by XYZ, right? The comment that the subscriber made, which I thought was very poignant and very, very right on point, they said, you cannot go full electric until you have a viable, across the country resource set up to replace the power that you're taking away. And I thought that was really right on point. If they're putting in charging stations and all that and everything, and that's great. But let's say, and I'm going to give you an example with solar. We'll go with solar, okay? You got your solar farm up there, you got all these solar panels, which is great. And even on a cloudy day, they're still going to produce some power, okay? But they're not producing as much. If you are counting on a certain amount of input of power on a regular basis, and we have a couple of rainy, cloudy days, you're not going to get as much energy coming in. Like I said, you will get some, but you're not going to get a whole lot. I know here, if we have a cloudy day, I'm not bringing in much power at all. Like today with the sun out, that's a blessing. I count every one of those days as a blessing, because it just makes it better. For us, we don't run the generator nearly as much if we get some sunshine during the day. So like I'll give you an example. So yesterday we had a fairly decent amount of power brought in. I think, even though it was like semi-cloudy, we ended up, I had to run my generator for 5 hours. Again, I'm now running 2 homes, so I'm not just running one, I'm running 2. So that makes a big, big difference as well. But anyway, if you can't have a resource that you can count on, you look at the different hydro dams that have had to go offline because the water levels were so low. Not enough water going through for them to produce power. That makes a big difference. If you're, like I said again, if you're counting on something and then it's not being able to produce that green energy, that's an issue. That is a huge issue. So until you can guarantee that there's not going to be a disruption in the power for people, because there's plenty. I mean, realistically, guys, if we did solar in the deserts and really put in a ton of solar, California, Arizona, Nevada, those states alone, you have huge areas that are doing nothing. And I know the environmentalists will go losing their minds with me saying this, but too bad. But if you put in solar farms in good stretches of those areas, you could produce more than enough power for the whole country, more than enough. The sun will give us enough power. As long as we got the batteries to store the power, you know, we would be good to go. And they're making huge strides all the time. They really, truly are. But, you know, until they can figure things out, realistically figure things out, putting a date on and saying we need to do this by this date, that's all well and good. But see, unless, and this is another point I want to make, unless you have every major country, or every country in the world realistically, following the same exact guidelines, then the point is moot. She is so freaking funny. I gotta show this. So, the water bowl has iced over out here. And that's, like I said, I don't leave them out long this time of the day. They're back in the house. But she is going to town on that water bowl because it is frozen over. Pretty funny, actually. Anyway, I want to hear your guys' feedback on this. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Do you believe, you know, they're going to be able to do green energy and you know, enforce everybody? They can absolutely force everybody by making it so ridiculously expensive for gas that it would be like almost impossible to have a vehicle that ran on gas. But again, you know, once you get out into a more rural area, where's the charging stations going to be then? You know what I mean? So those are things too. And if you only can go so far before you need another charge, I mean, those are things that have to be thought about as well. So there's really a lot more to it than just saying we're going green. You know what I mean? So anyway, as you guys know, obviously it is Christmas Eve. So I want to wish everybody, you know, tomorrow's Christmas, of course. And I'll see you all later tonight in the live stream as well. But, you know, it just, you know, I just hope everybody has a safe journey to their destinations, that you have pleasant gatherings with your families, and have a very, very safe Christmas. Again, I'm going to ask people, please don't drink and drive. Be safe, you know, and those type of things. So, just putting that out there ahead of time. And, alright, so anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here for now. And I will see you all this evening in the live stream. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race, and as soon as we can figure that out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. We have to stop letting them divide us over race, religion, political affiliation, and the vaxxed and the unvaxxed. People are losing their minds, and it's absolutely just, it's all propaganda, in my opinion. When you pit people against each other, and you keep getting them fighting amongst each other, that is not how it's supposed to be. If we come together as a human race and work together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. So that's what I'm saying. Also remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive. Stay away from negative people that want to bring you down and tell you what you can and cannot accomplish. It's just you can accomplish anything that you want to accomplish if you work methodically at it. Okay? So anyway, I am going to jump off. I will see you all tonight at 8 p.m. for the live stream. And I hope you have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.